Welcome, beautiful people, lovers of African football and lovers of football in general. This is your favorite fan TV, African Football Fan TV. On this channel, where we talk all things African football, from the national team side to the club side, players playing abroad and ones playing locally, and African leagues also. On today's episode and show, we'll talk about the just concluded World Cup draw, which was aired just right now in Qatar. And the 5 African teams have been placed in their various groups, and I can tell you the excitement is really boiling, and we can't wait for the World Cup to start proper. 5 African teams were grouped into their various groups, and on today's show, we're going to dedicate our time to talk about these 5 African teams and their opponents in their various groups, and my opinion on the teams where I feel will do well in their group. But before we continue on this show, we'd like to thank the management and staff of Grand Star Hotel here in Bochwe in Ghana, Accra City precisely, for giving us this brand new place here. We are doing this video right now. It's a beautiful place. It's an hotel. On this hotel, you have the comfort, everything here you need. We have the swimming pool just right in the left-hand side, so you can check it out. They're on YouTube. I think they're on Google. You can search them on Google. Grand Star Hotel, Accra City in Bochwe. Okay, and also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Encourage our channel by liking our videos and leave your comments below. If you have any suggestion or comments or question you would like to ask, so just put it in a comment below. I'll be there to answer to your questions and also to your comment. And also click on the notification bell to keep you up to date with contents and videos which we'll be posting on this channel. Thank you very much. So we'll move on to first discussion of the day, which is the draw that was made just a few hours ago in Doha, Qatar, for the 2022 World Cup. The African teams were actually placed in their various groups, and the group comprises from A, B, C, D to H. And African teams, we find the first African teams, which is Senegal, was found in Group A. Senegal was grouped alongside Qatar, Netherlands and Ecuador. The other team from Africa was Tunisia. Tunisia was grouped in Group D, where they'll be facing France, Denmark, and also the qualifiers from the United Arab Emirates and Australia and Peru. That's the match which will be played in June. The 3 spots which haven't been filled yet. So this country will be playing themselves by I think somewhere in June to know which teams will be part of this Group D. Then the other African teams which we had was Cameroon. Cameroon was placed in Group G. In Group G, we have Cameroon, Brazil, Switzerland, and Serbia. I'm actually scared for Cameroon, but I trust my African brothers, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. They are going to do us proud, and hopefully they're going to qualify out of this group. And also we have Morocco. Morocco was grouped alongside Belgium, Croatia, and Canada. You know, I said in my last video that I'm tipping Morocco to do it, and from the group, I think they can qualify. There's a hope for Cameroon, for Morocco to qualify from this group. And the last African teams was Ghana. Ghana was placed in Group H alongside Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. This for me is the easiest group which an African team finds themselves. This one, I'm tipping us to actually do well. Ghana, Senegal, I think they have a very favorable group. So I'm expecting 2 of them to qualify from this group, but you never can tell. This is football. Like I always say, anything is possible in football. Go through the group again. Senegal in Group A. Senegal will be playing with Qatar, Netherlands, Ecuador in Group A. And the next African team, which is Tunisia. Tunisia are grouped alongside France, Denmark, and the last qualifying place from the South American, Australia, and United Arab Emirates. So out of those 3 countries, 1 team is going to qualify from there. And the other African team, which is Cameroon, was placed alongside Brazil, Switzerland, and Serbia. And Morocco was found itself in Group F. Here they're going to play alongside Belgium, Croatia, and Canada. And then we have Ghana, our favorite African country, Ghana, who defeated Nigeria in the playoff, the Jollof Derby. So Ghana at group alongside Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. So keeping our fingers crossed, we are expecting our African teams to do well in this year's World Cup. We are cheering for these 5 African countries. You know, no African team has actually crossed the quarterfinal stage in the World Cup. And we are hoping this year we are going to break the jinx and see an African team in the quarterfinal, semi-final, and hopefully in the final. Who knows? We can lift the World Cup. You never can tell. With God, all things are possible. And with the teams, our African teams are putting up together with the players, good crops of players. I believe this year World Cup African team is going to do well. And also, I would still like to let you know that the next World Cup will be having 9 African teams in the 2026 World Cup. Yes, you heard it here first. 9 African teams are going to represent Africa in the next World Cup in 2026. And you know, the more you have teams from a particular region playing in the World Cup, there's an opportunity for you to go far. You know, if you have only 5 teams out of 32, how do you expect an African team to do well? But with 9 teams in the next World Cup, I'm keeping our fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll have so many good teams representing Africa in the 2026 World Cup. So there you have it, guys. I have to go through the groups one by one and see the teams from the 8 groups and see the teams in this group proper. So in Group A, we have Qatar, Netherlands, Senegal, and Ecuador. In Group B, we have England, United States of America, Iran, and the last Europe qualifier, which we see Scotland, Wales, and Ukraine. In Group C, we have Argentina, Lionel Messi country. We have Mexico, we have Poland, and Saudi Arabia. In Group D, we have France, Denmark, Tunisia, our beloved African countries, and the last place from the Asia, South America, United Arab Emirates, and the Australia last qualifier. So in Group E, we have Spain, Germany, Costa Rica versus New Zealand, which will be played somewhere in June, and Japan. They find themselves in Group E. And in Group F, we have Belgium, Croatia, our beloved Morocco, and Canada. Then in Group G, we have Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, and Cameroon. And the last of the group is actually Group A, where we have our beloved country, Ghana, Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. So, my beloved people, this World Cup, Africa, we must do well. I'm sharing on our African teams. These 5 African teams, I'm sharing on them. Hopefully, we are going to do well in this year's World Cup. And it will surprise you to say that only 8 countries have actually won the World Cup since 1930. Can you imagine? Only 8 nations. Only 8 nations. How will it feel that the ninth time it will be an African country winning the World Cup? That would be so lovely. And an African country winning it for the 9th times, and the next World Cup, and 9 African team is going to represent Africa in the next World Cup. So, we are sharing our brothers. Hopefully, we are going to do well in this year's World Cup in Qatar. So guys, before I go today, I'd like to thank the management and staff again of Grand Star Hotel, who has given us this beautiful place where this video is coming from right now. So you can check them out on their website at Grand Star Hotel. Just check on Google, click on Google, you can find it somewhere in Bochwe, Accra City in Ghana. So once again, thank you to the management and staff. So during the course of the month and subsequent times, we'll bring you video and we'll bring you a breakdown on these African teams, and when they will be playing their first match, who they will be playing against, in the stadium they will be playing their first matches, their second matches, and their third matches. Hopefully an African country in the semi-final, quarter-final will be here to give you the breaking news, everything African, all things African. We're covering the 5 African teams from when they'll go to Qatar. Everything will be giving you bit to bit about the African teams and their participation in this year's World Cup. So guys, that's all for today. I think that's all for today, and we'll bring you other videos. And thank you very much for watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. If you find this video so interesting, please like, put your comment there. If you want to give us some suggestion, we are very, very much open to your comments and to your questions. So also click on the notification bell, very important, bang bang bang, to keep you up to date with content and videos from this channel. So till I meet you again, I would like to say stay safe and God bless you.